and welcome back to Bookish Theories. In today's video, we'd like to talk about Seulgi's 28 Reasons, focusing on a little breakdown and analysis of the lyrics and the music video to see what they can tell us about the concept of this solo debut. Now, 28 Reasons is a song that describes the inner conflict of a person who is given 28 reasons to run away but cannot help but love the person that hurts them. In this incredible solo debut, Seulgi took on the challenge of embodying this hauntingly attractive individual, and in doing so, she highlighted the complexities and contradictions at the core of this seductive character. As we'll see in a second, the major theme of this debut is the contrast between good and evil, but even more than that, 28 Reasons is about the duality that exists within every one of us. As Seulgi herself explained, this concept was actually inspired by how rivalos perceive her. Since fans always say that Seulgi's stage persona is very much different from how she is in real life, Seulgi decided to develop this idea and essentially create a full concept out of it. The result of this effort is a full narrative exploring the constant conflict that people experience inside of themselves, and in the video this idea is explained with a statement right at the end. You see, the story that Seulgi is telling us here follows the core idea that good and evil people are not clearly distinguished because good and evil coexist within the same individual. Even if one seems good, greed and temptation always linger on the inside, so the best that we can do is try and fight these urges in order not to get taken over by evil. In the title track, this concept is actually explored in two different ways, because if on the one hand the song is about a romantic relationship, on the other the video focuses much more on the inner battle between good and evil. If we take a look at the lyrics, for instance, Seulgi plays the role of a seductress that cannot help but playing with the feelings of her lover. She is fully aware of the effect that she has on this person. She knows that she can save them and ruin them at the same time, and she does, because she knows perfectly well that she can get away with it. Her lover can hate her as much as they want, but even if they have 28 reasons to stay away, the more they break, the more they want to stay. Now, the character that Seulgi is playing here is obviously quite villainous, in the sense that she's not only hurting her lover, but she's also having fun while doing it. This is a character that in many respects can almost be compared to an enchantress. She's like a witch that puts a spell on her victim, and the choreography is designed to express this very concept as well. During the press conference, for instance, Seulgi confirmed that a lot of hand movements in the choreography were actually inspired by the mannerisms of Scarlet Witch. The performance is meant to be both alluring and grotesque, so the final goal was indeed to give that haunting feel of a witch bewitching her lover. The evil witch trope, however, is also directly connected to the more introspective aspect of this concept, because while the video mainly focuses on the darker version of Seulgi, there is also a more innocent one that wakes up at the very beginning of the song. These two characters embody the good and evil sides of Seulgi confronting each other, and back in the concept photos, these two sides were actually represented by Snow White and Grimhilde. Much like in the original story, Snow White symbolizes goodness, purity and innocence, while the evil queen represents evil, jealousy and wickedness. The difference is that now these two characters are merged into one, and this is because no person is entirely good or entirely evil. The whole point of the concept is to show that all of us have a duality. We can be both a source of light and a source of darkness, but it's up to the individual to choose which side to follow. In the song, for instance, it seems that the evil side is initially much stronger than the good one, because when she wakes up, Snow White is injured and chained. While she lies suspended in the air, we see that their chains are held by the evil queen, meaning that Seulgi was seduced by greed and temptation, and her dark side essentially overpowered her. As this happens, we see the environment progressively turning red, and two Seulgis dancing together dressed like the evil one, possibly implying that when darkness takes over, the good side is tainted by the evil one. As the video goes on, however, we start noticing a change, because if you look closely, the side of light comes back stronger than ever and ends up burning the mattress that she was laying on at the very beginning. This seems to restore balance, because by the end the good side is back to normal, while the evil side can never be truly defeated because, well, it's a part of us. Like the narration explains, Seulgi resisted, so the good side is no longer chained by the evil one. All in all, if the song explores the good and evil sides of love, the concept of the album as a whole explores the good and evil sides of people, thus highlighting the duality that both Seulgi and Red Velvet themselves have always been known for. To know what we can expect from them in the future, we'll have to wait and see, but in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.